Most men don't fall in love the way movies describe it. They don't wake up one day, sure. They don't feel bonded immediately. And they don't always understand what's happening inside them while it's unfolding. What most men feel first is confusion, a pull they can't name, a desire that feels physical but leaves an emotional echo, and a slow internal shift that doesn't announce itself as love until it's already there. Today, I want to walk you through what actually happens inside a man as he falls in love, calmly, honestly, and without fantasy. Not from the outside, but from the inside. The first internal stage, activation, often confused with love. When a man first feels drawn to someone, his body reacts before his emotions do. His nervous system activates, his attention narrows, his imagination fills in gaps faster than reality can. This stage is driven largely by instinct and chemistry. But here's what most men don't realize. Attraction is not attachment, and mistaking the two creates confusion, pressure, and misaligned expectations. Most men don't fall in love instantly. They activate first. What they feel early on isn't attachment. It's nervous system arousal. Their body is alert, curious, pulled forward, but emotionally, they're still observing. This is why men can feel very into someone without feeling bonded yet. Love doesn't start in the heart for men. It starts in attention. Why lust feels so convincing, but fades? In this early phase, the testosterone is high. That matters more than most people think. High testosterone increases pursuit, sharpens focus, reduces emotional bonding. It pushes a man toward movement, not merging. This is why early desire feels intense but unstable. It wants expression, not depth. And when this stage is rushed or misunderstood, men often feel something quietly unsettling afterward. Not guilt, not regret, but emptiness because something moved forward before the emotional system was ready to follow. The attraction phase. Mental occupation. As time passes, and only if safety and curiosity remain, attraction shifts. The man starts thinking. He replays conversations. He wonders how she sees him. He imagines future moments without consciously planning them. This phase is fueled by dopamine and anticipation. It feels exciting. It feels focused. And it often feels confusing because it looks like love, but still isn't attachment. Men don't bond when they're excited. They bond when they feel emotionally safe. Early attraction is dopamine driven. It creates focus, fantasy, and desire, not commitment. This is why a man can think about someone constantly, yet still pull back. His mind is engaged before his heart is ready. Why chasing breaks? Emotional safety. This is where many connections quietly collapse. When a man feels pushed to chase, emotionally or psychologically, his nervous system interprets it as instability. Not mystery, not challenge, instability. A grounded man doesn't chase because chasing keeps him in alert mode, not bonding mode. He expresses interest. He moves forward clearly. And if that clarity is met with games, withdrawal, or manipulation, his system disengages, not out of cruelty, but out of self-regulation. Secure men move toward reciprocity, not pursuit. A secure man doesn't chase because chasing keeps him emotionally unregulated. He moves forward when there's mutual clarity. Games don't create attachment, they delay it. When a man pulls back after early intensity, it's often not fear. It's self-protection, the quiet shift toward attachment. Attachment doesn't arrive loudly for men. It arrives quietly. Testosterone begins to soften. Oxytocin slowly increases. The man feels calmer around her, not more excited. He starts to associate her presence with peace. This stage takes time, and it cannot be forced. Men fall in love when their nervous system feels safe, enough to rest. Why sex too early can disrupt bonding? This is often misunderstood. Sex itself doesn't prevent love, but timing matters. When intimacy happens, before emotional grounding, the brain often resolves the tension too quickly. The pursuit energy collapses without attachment taking its place. This is sometimes referred to as the Coolidge effect. Novelty without depth. And many men experience this as confusion rather than clarity. They don't feel done. They feel disconnected. Men don't bond through sex. They bond through emotional pacing. When intimacy happens before safety, desire resolves without attachment forming. This is why some men feel distant after closeness, not because they use someone, but because their emotional system never caught up. Picture this: a man in his early 30s, confident, successful, calm on the outside, and he dates quickly, connects physically, moves on. Each time he feels a quiet dissatisfaction he can't name. Years later, he slows down. He builds emotional familiarity first, shares silence, waits, and when attachment finally forms, it surprises him, not with intensity, but with steadiness. That's when he realizes love didn't arrive fast, it arrived deep. Why men ghost and what it usually means. When a man disappears, it's often because lust resolved without attachment, emotional safety never formed, or pressure accelerated faster than his system could regulate. Ghosting isn't maturity, but it is information. It tells you bonding never completed. When a man disappears, it's rarely about fear of commitment. It's usually because attachment never formed. Desire resolved, safety it didn't. And without safety, the nervous system exits quietly. If this perspective is helping you understand men more clearly or yourself more honestly, consider subscribing. This channel exists to slow things down, not speed them up. The final truth about male love. Men don't fall in love through intensity. They fall in love through regulation, through time, through emotional safety, through presence that doesn't demand performance. And when love arrives for a man, it doesn't feel explosive. It feels grounding. It feels like exhaling. If this helped clarify something you've struggled to name, stay with the channel. We don't rush healing here. We understand it.